I think we all know 99 Nights in the Forest. It's one of the most popular games on Roblox at the moment with over 2 billion visits. And if you've even seen the game or clips of the game, you will see this character that's basically the mascot of the game, the Wendigo deer. The lore and the theories behind how this creature became to be are insane. And that's what we're going to be going over today. Welcome to the lore of the Wendigo deer. Just for some closure, for those of us who don't know what the Wendigo deer is, the Wendigo deer is this deer-like creature who stands on 2 legs and chases the players at night, and is basically the main antagonist of 99 Nights in the Forest. The first theory is the mother theory. If you don't know what the mother theory is, in the game, you have to rescue 4 kids in the forest, and the theory goes that the mother of those 4 kids is the deer. And they say, theory on how the mother became the deer is that in the game, there's this group of people called the cultists who you'll find in the game who are also basically the second antagonist of the game. And the theory goes that the cultists took the mother and experimented on her, and that's how she became the deer. The second theory is the 5th kid theory. So in the game, your main objective, other than surviving, is finding and rescuing these 4 missing kids. And the theory was that there was a 5th kid with them, and the cultists took that kid and experimented on him. And then he became the Wendigo deer. And I think the main evidence that backs up these theories that everyone goes off of is that in the game, once you survive 99 nights, there's this cutscene with the deer reaching out in defeat that you made it all 99 nights. And then it just vanishes into the sewer. The third theory, and probably the most regular one, is that the deer has always been there. So in the game, as you explore and go into buildings, you'll find these ranger notes spread around all around the forest that gives you tips or their experience with the deer. And some of these encounters seem very, very old. And so this one is just a theory that the deer has always just been there from the beginning. And then the last theory, which is personally my favorite theory, and for me, the one that's probably right. So basically, it starts off that the forest was just a completely normal forest until the cultists came. And then they started experimenting on animals, and one day, they experimented on this deer. And something went wrong with the experiment, and the deer became mutated. It just broke out. And to make amends with that deer, the cultists started worshipping the deer to not get attacked by the deer. Which makes sense, because when you get attacked by the cultists in the game on certain nights, the deer will just stand there and watch. It won't attack the cultists, and it won't attack you. It will just sit there and watch. And then the evidence to back up this theory is that there's a building in the game that has this little room with a giant cage that seems to be broken out of. And the building seems like a very old building too. And they say that's where they experimented on the deer. And this theory is not too far-fetched, as in the game you can clearly see the cultists capture animals and probably experimenting on them. Who knows? But these theories don't seem too far-fetched, as the game does have, have signs of the paranormal, if you could say that. And so, yeah, that's the last theory, and probably the one that's correct. Or maybe it's just because that's my personal favorite theory, but who knows? Maybe it'll never be explained. Maybe the deer has always just been there. Maybe it was a 5th kid. Maybe it was the mother. Who knows? But yeah, that's it. I couldn't find any more theories. So that's the lore or the theories behind the deer in 99 to the Forest, I guess.